back to work. So anyways, I guess today's starting off pretty good. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just, I've already gone through some of my wood here. This is wood that I've taken off the pallet boards, and I cut them on the sides and I pry out the middle, and usually have to remove all the nails here, which is okay. It's a fun little process. Gets a little messy, but you can end up with some really nice looking wood if you go through it. And these are the pieces that I've selected. I'm kind of concerned about this one because of the knot, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that one out. I've already pulled out some of the more curvy ones because those are kind of hard to work with. But you got to work with them. You got to work with them, and just, you know, it goes towards that kind of that rustic look, right? There, 25 inches, perfect. I've got these boards right here that only got 4 of those 2x4s, and then I got a stack of these right here. I'm going to see if I can use. Go ahead and use 3 of those on there. So how long do I want to make this table? We know it's going to be about 25 inches wide, probably 26 after we get our spacers in there. And these pieces right here are 41.5 inches. And I'll go ahead and we will make this table an even, yeah, we could do 40 inches. We'll do 40 inches. So what I'll do, even though I don't have a square edge on any of these boards, because I'm not that patient, go ahead and line these up. Small ones all lined up. Big ones don't matter so much, I don't think. And I am going to give myself a couple of marks. And then 40 inches on the other side. No, it really could be 41 inches. Maybe 41 inches. You know why? I just don't like to waste the wood. I don't like to waste the wood, man. out of curiosity. Get this stuff out of my way. Wow, looks like actually the wood is pretty square because that is exactly 41 inches right there. Okay, I like it. That's going to be the surface of the table right there. And I think that's going to be just fine. Now we need to figure out how we want to do our little, what do you call those, stringers? Because I can do them just like that. Oh. I actually like to do them about 4 inches in, but of course I got the tabletop facing the wrong way here, like a big dummy. You see that? I try to screw something up. Let me go ahead and reevaluate. I went out and got one of these Brad guns here, and this thing is amazing. I just love it. I got some 1 inch, some 1.5 inches, some 1.75 inches, and 2-inch nails. And man, I'm making lattice and I'm making little planter wagons. I mean, and this makes everything so easy. There we go. Hold that together. I got another little piece right here. I'll use for the other side. Yes, indeed. just talk about how we want to do our stringers. Stringers! Because we know we want them. I'm making this for Chucky, so I don't want to be too lazy on this. But you know what? He likes uniqueness too. Okay, here we go. We'll just go ahead and we'll cut those down. I think I better just move these boards real quick, because I think it's going to be a problem if I don't. You know what I mean? Skinny basso. Okay. I'll put one here. I'll put one here. Yeah. And I'll pull those ones off.
It's raining, come out!
What is going on with that rain? What is going on with the rain?
The next 2 days it's gonna rain.
Yeah?
We're making another table?
Yeah.
Wow!
I want to try to make a better one for Chucky.
Baby, that one was very good. I'm gonna make another one.
You know, can't help myself. All right, baby.
Here it is. Okay, look at Joel. Looks like he's been through some more about that. You'll find the one.
See how that works. Just for grins and giggles. Actually, I like that. You call that bull nose? And this 45 came down to about 1.5 inches, which is how I planned it. So, do the same thing on this side. 1.5 inches. And let's see here. Check out both sides. This one's going to look about like that. Okay. Yeah, I think we can handle that. And then this one. Huh? Yes. Yes. And this side look like that. Why not, right? It is my design. I can do what I want. Go ahead and cheat a little bit here. All right. Okay. Fit like that. One is going to fit like this. And the one that's going to fit like this. It gets the job done. Okay, so those are in place. Now I'll grab the nail gun. See how we're doing on Brad's here. So I'm just feeling with my fingers, and that feels like they're pretty even. Probably should drop a little bit of the line. You know, I see crooked, so I have to mark everything. One of those countersink drill bits. See? There we go. It's a good idea. Yeah, measure them as you put them in. Like 1 inch and 1 inch in type deal. Interior construction screws. Probably not the best ones to use for this, but that's what I'm using. I don't care. Well, I care. Just don't care that much. Okay. So, this right here is one of my favorite tools. Got this from my brother Chucky, and it is just marvelous. Just marvelous. All right, let's go ahead and leave the corners or should I round those off? I'm thinking I'll round them off. You know why? Because it's different. It creates the illusion that you care. That was a lot of work for very little, right? What kind of legs do we want to put on this bad boy? It'll be something like that. You know. I'll show you something that I like. Okay, so when I put this one together, I kind of liked how those cutouts for the forklift have a 4-way pallet. They work pretty good for just having a place to set your opposing 2x4. So I think I'm going to do the same thing, but I can't decide if having it up high or down low. I think that right there is a good one for like setting your foot if you're sitting there. But it will be in the way if you're trying to tuck your chair in. And that one's good right there, but if you try to go in, it's gonna whack your knees on there. But it's just a little table. You're not really supposed to just like sit at it like a picnic table. Decisions to set these at. I just took a guess and I went with 22.5 because it did not seem too extreme. Looking pretty perfect right there. Man, this is what's going to throw it off. Yeah, they look pretty good. We'll go ahead and use those. So, this is 25 inches. What is half of 25? It's going to be 12 and a half. So 12 and a half inches. 12 and a half inches. That'll be our center point for these legs, and I'm going to be like this. Yep, okay. We'll take our fancy little, oops. We don't have the power cutting. All right. A couple of these tapped in. This might surprise a few of you, but I am not a expert woodworker. Well, no, it's true. It's true. I'm not. But I sure have fun trying. Sure have fun getting creative out here. put on my T-bit. I'm going to go with some 2.5-inch screws because the 2.5-inch screws are much better than the 2-inch screws. And these right here are real construction screws, and they are strong, they are durable, they last. The top of the table, no, I don't care. But the legs, you gotta have some strength there. In fact, that is why I got the Gorilla Glue. Okay, let's get that centered, just like that. Why would that go in so easily? Okay. Please be long enough. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Perfecto. Well, let us see. Let us see. Let us take a look. Looks pretty good. I always gotta look for my pencil. So, got that side lined up. You know, I like to have my pallet board stuff shown a little better. Why would I mark? See what I did? I marked this side over here. Well, I should have marked this side over here. That's what I do. That's how I mess things up. Okay. Let's put that right there. I'll put this one up there. Stretch that one up right there. Okay. Turn this around so I can use the fence a little bit. Good little cut. We'll go ahead and go with it. I don't really trust the measurements on this one because it's always so twisted and screwy. But this looks like it's about 27 inches, 27.5 inches. And this right here, about 27.5 inches. 27.5 inches. Surprisingly more square than I thought it would be. I don't know why I'm surprised. I should just expect that, right? So side. That right there, that's that's the table that it's sitting on. See? At least that's what I'll tell people anyhow. So, that was it. Not bad. Not too shabby. All right. Go ahead and we'll get her sand down. Maybe fix those edges right there. Miter the top. Stain it and paint it. Router here. And we have to decide on an edge. I like this one, I think that's going to be too big. You know what? Let's just go with the 45-degree off of that. Zoom. 45 degrees. Why not? Do it. Not every decision has to be so difficult, right? Where is the hole? There it is. Righty tighty. Righty tighty. Lefty loosey. Let's see. See the fog though. Look at that. All fogged up. It's because I'm hot-blooded. couple of big old rough spot right there, but I bet you I can sand that out. In fact, I'll sand it out right now. .45 on there. This part, this piece right here is a chunk came off, but that's all right. Woo, fancy. I like it. So I got my 80 grit paper. And I'm gonna just keep sanding until I get all the rough spots off of there. And hopefully at some point, gotta make sure I don't forget to pick up my daughter from school. Gotta take her to the orthodontist to get fitted for her retainer. She looks so good without her braces. But then again, she looked pretty cute with those braces too. They both did. And now they're growing up and getting all ugly on me. I don't know. What can you do? You know what? Look at this. This is when you peel it off. What the heck am I doing? What's here? I'm going to turn it over and then use this tool right here to create some shapes on the legs and maybe get rid of some of those rougher parts. I'm going to rough it up to make it rougher. And goofy, so here we go, getting creative and goofy. On the dust mask. Use my phone as a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. A little bit of tape right there to keep my breath from going under the glasses. We are good to go. Got a little bit dusty in here, but we accomplished our mission for the most part. I like to leave some of the markings from the pallet boards on the tables because I think it's unique and it kind of, you know, gives a little bit of definition on where they came from. And now I think what I'll do is I'm not going to mess with the underside anymore. I'll go ahead and just check the top, make sure it's ready for a little bit of stain, and then we'll stain her. Call it good. Then I'll figure out if I want to just stain the bottom a natural color or if I want to go with something darker. We'll figure it out. This is where I usually mess it up pretty good. Got this paint here. Regular $57 for this. Semi-transparent stain sealer. Red, but I got it for $15 in the clearance area, which is the way I like it. So I've already tried this and it looks really great. I love it. Nobody else likes it, but I love it. Well, maybe it is a little bit too monochromatic. I don't know. I like the grain of the wood piping through. But maybe it's just too much red. I don't know. I'll ask Chucky and Kim what they like. Do they like this one? Or do they like that one? Man, now I see how with the white legs it just kind of pops out, doesn't it? That's very nice. But it's totally up to them. Well, I'm done for the day. And I think that turned out pretty good. Different. A little unique. And hopefully functional. And it'll last for a little while.